And here we are in front of Batman's brand new Batmobile. Hello, welcome to Car Throttle. I'm Batman.
Please don't do that the whole time we're in there. You're not Batman.
Okay.
You're more like Danny DeVito's Penguin.
Very good. We are in Kingsway Tram,
yeah.
which is effectively a big old tunnel. And the reason we're here is because Batman has got a new film coming out.
Long video
coming out next month in March.
Yes, 4th, I believe.
Yes, and in celebration of that, we've been invited to go check out Batman's car, driven by Pattinson, Twilight Man.
I don't know if he'd be happy about that.
You might be able to see the new Batmobile over there, kind of 60s inspired. So what Jack and I are going to do is we're going to go inside, go check it out. We've got 15 minutes with it. We're going to do some drag races, some living with
skids.
No, we're not.
Out of here.
Yeah. No, we can't even turn it on. But we will have a look at it, and hopefully you'll enjoy coming along for the ride. Think of this as a bit of a kind of bonus video, just for you to enjoy.
It's a refreshing change of pace from the shit boxes and rusty heaps that we usually have, isn't it?
Yeah, but we love those.
Yeah, we do. But we might love this.
Although his car might be a shit box too.
It might be.
Anyway, let's go check it out. Transition
it.
Hi, Batman.
Batman's hand-built and bespoke new daily driver does away with sex appeal and wow factor, focusing instead on function and utility. After all, our new Batman is just starting out, and that's reflected in the stripped-back, function-first design aesthetic.
And here we are in front of Bruce Wayne's Mr. Batman's brand new Batmobile. The first thing that hits you is the scale of the thing.
It's enormous.
It's big, isn't it? Let me just quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about 9 foot wide. It's very imposing. This big old steel bumper.
Yeah, that's for ramming, isn't it?
At the front, the solid steel bumper is attached to a steel frame that runs through the entire car, giving it the kind of structural rigidity a tank would think twice about going head-to-head with.
And then I don't know if you can see from here, but the engine is actually placed in the middle or the back. And you can see massive turbochargers.
Yeah.
Do you know what engine that is, size-wise?
I know it's a V8.
Yeah.
I don't know size-wise. I know it's got 700 brake.
700 brake.
And the whole thing drives, moves, is practical. It's all-wheel drive, and it's got a transfer box so you can have the power to the rear or the front. And everything that it did in the film, it can do. It is possible to do.
So nothing was CGI. They also made 4 of these things, one of which was electric. And when Twilight Man, Batman, sorry. When Batman is driving, in the actual film, there's a stuntman on top of the car actually doing the driving.
Yeah, that's
in the electric.
cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
I need that.
You
just for like commuting and
yeah, exactly.
out.
Especially if you're driving over the A40 and there's a Royal Mail lorry driving past.
Very good.
Anyway, I digress.
Of the 4 cars that were built, one was designed to hit those big jumps you'll see in the movie. To achieve this, the Jumpmobile was fitted with longer travel suspension and a fiberglass front bumper to reduce weight by 100 kilograms or 220 pounds.
Shall we have a quick walk around?
Yeah.
Wheels and tyres. Look at this, gnarly. I don't know how many pieces it's made out of, but again, the actual tyre size itself is, I don't know, about a foot and a quarter wide.
They haven't cleaned it very well, have they?
They haven't, no. Batman's been busy.
Can't touch a car.
Can't touch the car?
Yeah, I've
Who's
been told.
touching the car? Oh, sorry.
The tyres they didn't make from scratch, the engine they didn't make from scratch, and the gearbox they didn't make from scratch. Everything else they had to fabricate and come up with.
Yeah, 1,000 pieces, or more than 1,000 pieces to make this car.
I think a lot of cars will probably be 1,000 pieces.
Probably, yeah.
They're just bragging.
Inside we've got a Corbo bucket seat, an OMP steering wheel, like your Z3. Wow! This is basic. Are you Batman?
Wow. Do you know what I find that strange? That Batman is using like an OMP steering wheel. A regular human can go out and get an OMP steering wheel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like a bat wheel.
No, you're right.
I would have thought it'd be something fancier, maybe, but no, it's good. I like it.
And the reason that his car isn't like all fancy like the Tumbler is because like it's a dystopian world, right?
Which explains why it looks more like a 1960s muscle car and not something like this. Team Galag's Arkham Knight game-inspired Batmobile, which features extreme angles, a clamshell roof, wheels that look like they're not actually moving, and a design brief so seemingly impossible, it's amazing this thing got built.
Also, yeah, it's like the early years of him being Batman, so he's probably been in the Batcave pulling all-nighters, turning the bat wrench on this. Like,
Exactly.
Do a bit of bat welding.
Do you reckon Batwoman's really pissed off that she's not seeing him
yeah,
anymore?
where's all our money gone? Well, actually,
Exactly.
no, he's a billionaire, don't matter.
Oh,
does it?
exactly,
Yeah, she probably
true.
doesn't even notice.
Anyway, 2 whacking great big turbochargers there. That's why we're getting 700 horsepower. The engine, don't know which car it's from. It's obviously American. Could be like a Hellcat.
If someone can let us know, actually, in
Yeah.
the comments what they
Any
think this
American.
is.
And then this is like the thruster, right?
It looks like it spits flames out of it.
It really does, yeah. And Ethan, if you get down, have a look at the width of that rear tyre. This is my arm, for context. It is as long as from elbow to the end of my hand. It's also as long as something else. My other hand to my elbow.
Very good. Your
Thank you
shin.
very much.
As well, it's got an inspiration from, you know, that really early Batman, like the Adam West Batmans? So it has these wings on it, and the front has red lights when it starts up. That's like a throwback, because I know they were big fans of the early Batmobiles.
Yeah.
And this is probably my favourite Batmobile, actually. And
Really?
I'm excited about the film in general. I'm not just
Ooh.
saying that because the PR team probably wants us to, but like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am excited to see this.
I mean, it's just very utilitarian, very American kind of 60s nostalgia, and it looks like it's been hand-built by a man in a shed.
Yeah, by some very emotionally damaged millionaire.
Yeah,
Yeah. This
That's
is-
why they call it the Twilight Saga, because he's been through a lot.
Sorry.
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 Yeah. That's probably one of the worst Marvel movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Twilight. Okay, so that's a very brief look at Batman's new ride. We're very impressed, aren't we?
Yeah, it's very cool.
And we're also very excited to see the movie, which is out on March the 4th. So if you like what you see down there, then you'll definitely like what you see in the movie. From us, have a great week. Goodbye. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Oh, I'm Batman.